but here Todd Blanche will go first. There's very few restraints on him. He can say anything he wants as long as it is based in the evidence that came into the courtroom. Again, he can't make those public policy arguments. Then there'll be a break, and then the prosecution will go. If it's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, everybody goes home. If it's about 2 in the afternoon, the judge may actually charge the jury. All the lawyers know what are in that, what's in the charge. That his explanation to the jury of what the law is. The two of you were just speaking with John a few minutes ago. What is the underlying federal law that he is alleged to have broken? Well, it's about time for Judge Merchan to tell the jury what that underlying law is that the president is alleged to have broken, and to tell them that there must be evidence of proof beyond a reasonable doubt and to a moral certainty that, in fact, he broke that federal law. We'll find that out when the judge gives his explanation of the law at the end of the day today or tomorrow morning.
Nothing like leaving it to the last minute when it comes to what is at the heart of this case. Judge, there are a number of ways this trial could go. We've sort of laid them out here on your screen. And as we know, the jury is playing such a huge role in this case. So there could be a conviction on all 34 counts, conviction on some counts, acquittal on others, acquittal on all counts, a hung jury, a directed verdict where the judge could remove the jury from equation entirely. Is that all the options that's available here? And how long could a jury come to this conclusion?
Well, whoever prepared the chart did an excellent job of outlining the probable or the likely or the potential outcome of the case. How long will it take? Here's a rule of thumb. If the verdict comes in an hour or so, it's a not guilty. On the other hand, it could also be a not guilty if it comes in 2 days. Sometimes jurors will take a vote and be surprised. It's the first time we're talking about this. I can't believe we all believe he's not guilty. Maybe we shouldn't go out there right now. They'll think we didn't look at the evidence carefully. Let's wait an hour or so and then we'll go out. Other times, there may be a split amongst the jurors, and then they must begin methodically to go through all the evidence. So a very quick verdict almost always means not guilty. But a verdict that takes a long time could also mean not guilty. Conviction will take a while because they will have to decide, do we believe Michael Cohen? Is the other evidence, the documents from the Trump organization, is that strong enough to convict, even though we wouldn't trust Michael Cohen with the time of day? All of these things they're going to have to go through, and it takes time.
Judge, one question for you. The prosecution's second crime in this case, which elevates these charges to felony charges. The prosecution, Alvin Bragg's office, is saying that Donald Trump allegedly orchestrated this payment to Stormy Daniels to influence the 2016 election. In doing so, it became an illegal campaign donation. How much is that second crime? How much proof, evidence do you need in the jury's mind to say, yes, we've been presented with this evidence, and has that been shown in this case?
In my opinion, it has not been shown, Mike. Now, I have not been in the courtroom. I haven't heard all of the evidence. My knowledge of what's going on in the courtroom is from our colleagues like John Glasgow, who have been there and have been reporting what they have seen and what they have heard. But here's the crazy thing about this statute. You could have half the jury believing the underlying crime was an illegal campaign contribution, and half the jury believing the underlying crime was a reduction of the adjusted gross income of the Trump organization, thereby reducing their tax liability, thereby defrauding the state of New York of the fair market value of the tax on $130,000. Under the law, they're all supposed to agree. They're all supposed to be of one mind on every element of the crime. But this is a crazy case where apparently, again, this hasn't been tried before, they don't have to agree as to which crime it is, as long as 12 of them agree that a crime was hidden or masked by the manner in which Stormy Daniels was paid and Michael Cohen was reimbursed.
Wow.